So this was another super fun hunt. I had finally gotten everybody else their birds, or just about anybody that wanted to go out, and realized I still had a tag in my pocket. So I tried to find some people to come with me. I asked my dad to buy a tag so we could try to do another double down video like we did last year or the year prior, but it just wasn't in the cards for anyone else. So I decided I was going to go out on a solo mission. And I got in there nice and early like I usually try to do, made a great setup, and I had birds gobbling everywhere all morning. It was a great time. I was loving watching the sun come up. And when I looked over to my right trying to find a gobbler, there were 3 hens that were coming in off to my right, and I assumed a tom was going to be behind them. Well, as I looked, come to find out there was a big coyote standing there, and no sooner did I get my camera turned over did he come barreling at my decoys. They were 7 yards away. He was standing right there, and I'm trying to film. I realized that he was sketched out, so I just picked up my gun and gave him a big old blast and ended that yoke. Gotta make sure we kill. I mean, I don't know any other way to put it. As soon as I see a coyote, it does not matter what I'm hunting, it becomes a coyote hunt. Plain and simple. So that was a really cool experience. Army crawled out there afterwards and got that yoke, brought him back in the blind, kind of tucked him away and hid him for the time being, and just patiently waited about 30 to 45 minutes. And then I heard a gobble in the distance, lit off a few calls, and here come my 2 gobblers. Guys, so on a new property today, the other birds that we were chasing, just they must have had too much pressure or didn't want to come in. Some of them were henned up. It was frustrating. So this piece I've been saving for a while, decided that it was time. It's May 20th. Our season runs until the 31st here in Michigan. So I've been out a bunch and I've seen a bunch of turkeys killed, you know, taking guys out and making sure they get them, but I almost forgot to find time to get myself one. So this is a perfect property to do it. We got a bunch of birds gobbling to our south here in the tree line, and I hope that they're gonna come right out, see the decoys, and just come running in. Obviously that's always the plan that you would hope is the best. Sounds like they're just getting down from trees. Maybe a couple still in the trees. But I'm thinking here in the next hour we'll have a bird down. So let's find out. That was pretty cool. That we had 3 hens out in the field here, and I was basically just watching for a tom coming up behind them, and I look back and there's a coyote standing there. So I just kind of moved my camera over a little bit, and I was kind of, you know, I was getting ready to take about a 55 yard shot, and he just took off and started sprinting, came right for my tom decoy. I whipped the camera over, and he was standing there, I mean, at 7 yards in front of me, if that, and pelted him. So, one less fawn killer, one less turkey killer. Overall successful hunt today. We're gonna stay out here for a little bit longer and
See if maybe one of these gobblers will come back around, but not really counting on it. Don't have all day to be here, so might just have to take Coyote and go. But like I say, that's a stellar success today. Is still walking away. I was shaking, man. That was so cool. Got me all fired up. Those 2 times came out, slow worked them most of the way over, and then they got within 50 yards and that was it. They just come sprinting, beat the crap out of my decoy. And it's hard when you're self-filming, so I was trying to move the camera around to where I could get a good shot on him, and it just worked out perfect. That's a big old gobbler, so I'm pumped about him. So we got a gobbler down and we got that yoke, so turned into a freaking awesome morning, man. Whew. Let's go. Run for the hills, buddy. You're safe for now. So this was our makeshift ground blind. Coat's in pretty well. And he was getting flocked pretty good by that other one, but as you can see, it was pretty close. I'd say maybe 7 yards. But he's got a big ol' freaking beard on him. Good night. That is a frickin' paintbrush. Got a fairly young bird, inch spurs or so, probably a 2-year-old. But that was frickin' sweet. Oh man, that's too cool. God, I love turkey hunting. Well guys, we got it done. I'm pumped. That was a sweet hunt, especially for a solo mission out here. And got my pops. He's gonna come take some pictures and help me get them both out of here. But that was just too cool. We got the stuff packed up, ready to rock. We got a big yote and we got a big gobbler. So needless to say, it was pretty successful. Awesome morning out here. Got me fired up for deer season, I'll tell you that. I saw quite a few out here, and I deer hunt out here too. So gonna run back to the truck, take the gear in, have my dad come out. We'll take some good pictures, and yeah, on to the next one, guys. Let's get her done. Best part of it all, we got May 20th. Nice even number. Got our yoke, got our turkey. If I can get this sucker off. You see that right there?
Oh yeah.
That's a success story if I've ever seen one. Yeah, the old coyote came in hungry for a tom just like me, but he's leaving with lead for breakfast instead of a tom. I'm the one taking home the tom. So he's tagged up. We got our pictures. It's about 40, I think it is 46 degrees. Pretty chilly for late May. And tomorrow we go for king salmon. I'm gonna take them all home and show them off. Oh, I almost forgot. Can't leave my stuff. Golden.